Hello, thanks for joining us. My name is Allison Fay. I serve as the director of Jacob Wetterling Resource Center, one of the programs under Zero Abuse Project. We are going to be having another conversations with to learn about crime victim services in the state of Minnesota. And so today I have with me Kaleena Burkes. And Kaleena, would you be willing to introduce yourself and explain your role at the Office of Missing and Murdered Black Women and Girls?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Allison. I am the director of the new Minnesota Office of Missing and Murdered Black Women and Girls. My role as director is to lead efforts in addressing the systemic issues that contribute to the disproportionate rates of violence, disappearance, and murder faced by Black women and girls in Minnesota. With this office, I'll be accomplishing some advocacy and awareness, collaboration, data collection and analysis, policy and development, community engagement, education and training, and reporting and accountability. Overall, my role is to lead comprehensive and a collaborative approach to addressing the crisis of missing and murdered Black women and girls, ensuring that their lives are valued and that their cases receive the attention and justice that they deserve.
That's such important and needed and necessary work. So I thank you for stepping up to do this and lead this effort. Can you explain why there was a need for this new office in Minnesota for those who might not be as aware about the concerns?
Yes, I absolutely can. I would say that the main reason is sort of a lack of focused attention. Historically, cases involving Black women and girls have often received less media coverage, law enforcement attention, and public concern compared to cases involving individuals from other demographics. This office was created to establish and ensure that these cases receive that focused attention and that are not overlooked or deprioritized. I would say another issue is sort of systemic racism and bias within law enforcement, the judicial system, and society at large. That has contributed to the marginalization of Black women and girls. This office was needed to confront and address these systemic issues, ensuring that responses to violence and disappearance are equitable. Lastly, I would say there are significant data gaps and underreporting. There has been a lack of comprehensive data on the scope of the problem, which has hindered our efforts to understand and address it. The office was created to improve that data collection, ensuring that the full extent of the issue is recognized and that effective solutions can be developed.
Wonderful. And what are your personal hopes for this office? What do you dream? What do you imagine?
It's both simple and grand at the same time, to decrease the harm that has been experienced by Black women and girls, also to raise awareness within community and within other government agencies. We want to save lives. We also want to hold law enforcement and community members and state agencies accountable. We want law enforcement to give these cases the same priority and urgency that they give their other cases in valuing and protecting the lives of Black women and girls here in the state of Minnesota.
How would a victim of crime be able to access your resources if this is something that directly impacts them or their family and they're looking for more resources for their loved one? How would they be able to get connected with your office?
I would direct them to our website. You can either, my phone number's on the website, or you can also send a request through the general email box, which can be found on the website.
And then is there anything that I didn't ask about this important work and this new initiative that you would like to add?
Absolutely. This is a statewide office, so we are here to service the entire state. I think that there may be a misconception that this is only an issue for the Twin Cities metro area, since we are focusing our efforts on Black women and girls. But I want to be clear, this is indeed a statewide problem. I also want to note that it's not necessarily a new issue. We've seen this issue going on for decades. And Minnesota is currently leading the charge and dedicating an office and resources to address this epidemic.
I wish you all of the best in this new initiative, and I'm really thankful that this is a service that now exists for victims of crime. And we will put the website at the end of this video here for people to access. And blessings to you and best of luck in this important work. We look forward to continuing to collaborate.